What a morning it is. It's 6:18 in the a.m. Look at that picturesque view over the Constant Spring Road area, yes, in Kingston. So, if you're just joining us, thanks for making it sunrise. It's time for the headlines with the one and only. You know, I'll go for the only headliner, headline news queen.
Hey.
Her name is TK.
Only. I like it.
Her name is TK.
Hi, TK, for the fourth time this morning.
Go on like you just see me now. Good morning.
Hi, TK.
Hi, wow, so good to see you.
You guys are looking sharp, you know.
I
Likewise.
haven't seen you in a week.
Yeah,
Oh, it
really?
has been a week.
Yeah.
Welcome back. I've been here, you know.
Yeah.
I've definitely been here.
You have.
All right, let's jump into the headlines, shall we? JACRA to plant millions of coffee and cocoa plants. Jamaica Agricultural Commodities Regulatory Authority, JACRA, is set to revitalize Jamaica's coffee and cocoa sectors with a large-scale planting initiative aiming to plant millions of new plants over the next few years. The regulatory body responsible for several key agricultural commodities plans to plant approximately 2 million coffee plants and 1 million cocoa trees to ensure sustainable supply. Additionally, JACRA is seeking to diversify its markets with a current focus on Japan and the US, and is encouraging public-private partnerships to boost investment and development in these vital commodities.
Wow.
I can't wrap my brain around those numbers.
I know, right?
Millions.
Yeah, that's
Millions.
crazy. But when you're exporting, I think it's like 70% of our coffee. That's wild. I mean, and I think Japan, as I said, is a huge.
Yeah.
It's not
You
just-
kind of have to figure out how we're going to keep doing it because our coffee is delicious.
It's special.
You know,
one of
it's
those
very
things that
special,
makes,
yeah.
Jamaica, it's unique about Jamaica. I mean, our coffee. They talk about our coffee. It's so different. It's up there. It's amongst coffee growers in the world.
Yeah.
You know, sometimes what I wonder, like
Jamaican
how
Blue
other
Mountain
regions,
coffee.
especially regions far
no.
away,
Yes.
end up liking things
Yes.
that we have.
Coffee,
So,
yeah.
like,
Yes.
you know, you'll go to Sweden and something Jamaican is big, or Switzerland or
Yes,
Japan,
yes.
and you're like, how do you even know about these?
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
when did this
Got
happen?
people
But that just
travel.
means a lot of work goes behind
It
the scenes
does.
that we don't know about, with
Yeah.
like, you know, maybe government agencies or
Absolutely.
private institutions bringing things to
Absolutely.
overseas markets,
Yeah.
and say we don't even know, and then it helps to build our
But
economy.
remember,
So-
Jamaica is a very famous country because of those who have gone before us,
Yeah,
who are famous, so they know about us because of these people.
Yeah.
So I mean, easily, especially when I perform abroad, I use that a lot. You know what
Yeah,
I mean?
I love the idea of putting back, figuring out the ways that we need to create sustainability in this market that does so well for us. I think it's something that's so special about Jamaica is that, you know, not only are we great when it comes to music and track, and
And
that,
yeah,
but
yeah.
we also have like
We have
the
good
best
coffee.
in the world. Like that's a crazy thing, just because of how our landscape is set up, like that we have these incredible mountains where we can grow this, you know, gold literally, and then it goes out into the world. I think that's awesome, and I love what's happening, and I love that we never leave out the cocoa plant. Cocoa tree, them apple plant too.
Our competitive advantage.
Yeah, yeah.
Anything agriculture, I'm here for it. Anything to do with planting, growing, I'm like, this is the future, really and truly. I would love to see that spread out into just regular homes and lives that we're doing
Every
that
backyard.
too. Yeah.
You know, anything named build economy,
Yeah,
Yes,
of
we're
course.
all
into
about it.
Of
They're
course.
going to plant 5 million
Yeah.
so that we can benefit as a nation, right?
Yeah.
All right, so next up, tailgating toll dodgers on the police radar. Trans-Jamaican Highway, TJH, and the police are cracking down on toll dodgers who tailgate larger vehicles to sneak through toll booths. Over the past year, 680 such incidents have been recorded, leading to an estimated $250,000 in lost revenue. Now, some offenders have been caught evading tolls up to 20 times. A special police unit has been established to address this issue, with surveillance footage aiding in identifying and prosecuting violators. Under the Toll Roads Act, penalties include fines up to $10,000 or 30 days in prison, with harsher penalties for damaging toll barriers.
In Jamaica?
Never.
That does not happen in Jamaica.
Never us.
Jamaican motorists are honest motorists. I don't understand why. Are you sure?
I'm so mad about this.
No,
I
I'm
just,
telling you.
I can't even skip the line. Like, at the supermarket, like,
But it
me.
comes down so fast. So how, like,
no,
Anyway, don't know about the work out the logistics. Let's not talk about the logistics.
I mean, no, so the toll high. I understand, but still. My mother always say, if you can't afford it, don't use it then. And don't cheat your way through it. Like that is, and then for us to have to figure out what's happening, you're just pulling our resources in a direction we don't need it to be going. You know?
Exactly. That's the challenge, is that when, and then the good suffer for the bad. So for example, if new cameras and a new system have to be set up, so now the toll have to raise. We who never even know that people were doing it going to have to suffer.
Yes.
So, I don't know.
Especially if you live in a community where the toll is absolutely one of the ways that you get home.
Yeah. Yeah.
I know. Portmore.
Yeah. So anyway, not good.
Not good.
Yeah. Let's go to Why Not Wednesday headlines, shall we?
Yes.
I feel like we need
the
background
silent,
music for this type of thing.
Now, earn up to $80,000 a year to be a do-nothing friend.
Damn me that.
After being fired in 2018 for not taking initiative, 41-year-old ready?
Yeah.
Shoji Morimoto
Shoji Morimoto.
embraced his talent for doing nothing, literally. He now rents himself out for over $100 per hour as a silent companion for everything from concerts to errands in Japan. No advice, no small talk, just presence, you know. He now gets over 1,000 requests a year. Business is booming, so the rates keep rising up to it's now up to $195 per session. He's proven that presence alone can be a service people will pay for, and sometimes just being there is enough.
Look at that.
Who would have thought?
Japan is well known for things like this. So like there are people who also like will, I don't want to say rent themselves. What's the word?
Rent a jet?
No, but
the ones that you can hug them.
For things like you can just hug me and cry on my shoulder.
Yeah.
Like it's very interesting to see how human connection is still so important and how lacking it is in many ways, that people actually pay for somebody to just be a companion. Like it's insane.
But also in Jamaica, you have this tradition also, this occurrence of professional mourners. You can pay for them to come to your funeral and they'll cry. And, you know what I mean?
Let me ask you something.
Yes.
You think that a do-nothing friend business would do well in Jamaica?
No.
All right, listen.
We'll call them.
Call them what? Listen.
Right?
You know? But think about this though. Think about this carefully, because of what's happening in how the social media dictates how we are connecting via technology. We're not connecting socially again.
Agreed.
So the generation that's growing up right now, they are going to be some people
But a do-nothing friend is not a friend though. It's just for somebody that
have a presence, yeah.
You know what I think would work? Not a do-nothing friend, but like a wedding date. And I mean, you see it in movies, but I feel like an attractive man or an
because you don't want to go somewhere alone.
You don't want to go somewhere alone.
Without the pressure of it becoming a romantic situation.
Exactly. You don't want any pressure. You don't want to have to do anything or spend.
You know what I think would work too? And I don't think a lot of salons really take this on, but I think it would work. So even though everybody thinks that the salon is a place where you go and you want to chat XYZ, sometimes when you're doing your service, in America, they have these things called a silent service. Where you don't have to have the pressure of talking to the person doing your nails or doing your hair, and it's a silent appointment. I think that would work.
You know, like when you take some taxi and the driver want to talk the whole trip.
or you know when you're just in the car with your kids,
wow,
and you just want to be like, can I get a silent drive? I think a silent appointment system would work.
You know what?
But you know what you're both not saying? There's somebody watching right now saying, hey, me have enough of them in my family. Do nothing.
Oh.
You know what? Yes. You know what they said? Open that business.
Yes.
Start it.
Yes.
Start it. People are pay you.
Let's be clear.
People are pay you.
In Japan. Start in Japan.
Start in Japan. Oh gosh, but that's what I have for you this morning. I'll see you again at 7 a.m. for the news.
Here's what you do. Stay right there and do nothing.
You know, I like it. And then I'll bill you. I'll be right here chilling.
Yeah, 150 Jamaican. That's what I'll give you.
It's the 28th of May. Listen, I know that some persons in government, even private sector, want to say, hey, Payroll department, please don't do nothing.
man,
Just
please,
submit that
payroll
salary.
department,
All right,
don't
that's
do
all
nothing.
time we have in headlines this Wednesday. Wednesday service is up next for our first quick break. We're taking a first quick break now. I don't know why. If you see what's in the prompter. Anyway, we're taking a quick break. Stick around. It says service is
It
up
don't
next.
make sense, but first,
a quick break. Stick around.
See?